Alright, can you try to get over her? Step over her? What's her name? Alicia?
Yeah.
Alicia?
Here we go. Ma'am, need you to step up and get off the plane. If not, I'm going to place you in handcuffs and take you off this plane. This is your one and only warning.
Hello?
Ma'am?
Yeah, just pick her up.
Yep.
Do not take my belongings! Do not take my belongings!
My name is Lieutenant Colonel Lee Roger Wolfgram, and I am a storyteller. Welcome to the bunker. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Colonel Channel. I am your self-proclaimed commander coming from a rainy Minneapolis morning here in downtown Minneapolis. And as you may know, if you watch my videos, I am not only a criminal defense attorney, but I am also a commercial pilot. And so on this channel, we highlight all kinds of different topics. So this one is about a passenger on an airline, and this could be really dangerous, very disruptive. And so the airlines just don't mess around. You know, your ticket doesn't allow you to, you know, just because you purchase a ticket doesn't allow you to be so hammered that you create a problem for other passengers. And so we'll just jump into the video and you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Don't do this shit. Okay, let's watch.
On March 14th, 2024, officers were called to escort a drunk woman off a plane. Little did they know, they'd end up deboarding the entire aircraft.
Hello. Hi. What's your name? What's your name?
Is she traveling with anybody?
You're not answering me? Are you feeling okay?
I'm feeling fine.
Okay. Have you taken anything today?
No.
No, have you drinking anything today?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we're just here to make sure you're okay. You're concerning a lot of people.
See my ticket? You checked it when you got on the plane.
I didn't check it.
Your company actually did.
Can you get up for us?
Do you want that person on an airline for a long flight? Well, as a pilot, I'll tell you, that's the last thing I want, because if something happens in the cabin of the aircraft, guess what? The aircraft has to go back if you're in flight. So it's best to just take care of this stuff on the ground. That's why airlines do not mess around. This woman is going to get off the aircraft whether she likes it or not.
Okay. Well, we can do this the easy way or the hard way, but I'd like you to get up, okay?
Hi, ma'am. Officer Chase, if I can get you to get your stuff and stand up for me, let's get off the aircraft so we can get medics to look at you. Alicia?
I didn't ask for a doctor.
No, you didn't ask for a what?
You have no jurisdiction to do that to me.
Taxis and the flight attendants have asked you to, you need to get off the plane.
I'm safe, and I'm trying to go home.
You're what, ma'am?
I do not trust the state,
Okay.
and I'm trying to go home.
I understand that, but see, this is a business.
So do not hold me here.
You need to stand up and get off the plane, ma'am.
No, I don't.
Yes, ma'am. Delta Airlines is not going to fly you. Need you to stand up for me. Ma'am, I'm going to allow you to...
For what reason?
I don't... The airlines say they want you off the
For
plane?
what reason?
Because they don't want to fly you. That's the reason they gave me. That's the only reason I need. Need you to stand up. I'm going to allow you to walk out under your own power, ma'am, or I'm going to do it for you. Which would you rather it be?
I would pick my own power.
Well, that's not a choice. Get you to stand up for me. No, ma'am, it's not. Let's get you to stand up. Just try to coax her up before I go talk to him real fast.
We're not going to video this right now. Turn it off.
Oh, don't put this on, what is that, Facebook or TikTok? Said she drank 2 shots. She doesn't want to get off the plane.
Alicia, can you do me a favor? Can we do this the nice way?
I want to play the boss set. That's
Do you know her?
the ticket I booked.
Or you just asking
That's my ID
Okay.
that I got on.
All right, here's your
And
choices,
you can
ma'am.
tell me, what did I do wrong?
Here's your 2 options.
Whoa.
You can get up under your own power and exit the plane, or I'm going to deboard the plane, and I'm going to put you in handcuffs and drag you off the plane. Which...
Okay, so at this point, I have mentioned this several times. The police announce what they're going to do, and then they do it. When you get that warning from the police, heed that warning. I don't see videos where the police say they're going to do something, and then they go, oh, they're not going to do it. And I don't see that, not on YouTube videos. I mean, I'm talking about in my work here as a criminal defense attorney, I watch videos every single day, body-worn cameras, and I've never seen a police officer announce their intention, were ignored, and then they didn't do what they announced. So just a word to the wise.
What do you want to do?
What happens is wrong.
American Airlines is a business. They have the right to refuse service. They have refused you service. Stand up, get your stuff. Let's get off the plane, okay?
What happens done wrong?
They're not flying you, ma'am. I'm not the wrong police. I'm just here. They don't want you on the aircraft anymore. That is their,
So why you
that's
just
their
being
prerogative.
soldier?
I'm not a soldier, ma'am. I'm a police officer, but I'm trying to be curt but nice with you. But this plane has got to get moving. You're not going to be on it.
There's nothing that I did wrong. Then sit down in a seat.
It's your last chance. I'm going to allow you to stand up by yourself and walk off with me, or I'm going to deplane this aircraft, and then I'm going to remove you from this aircraft. Once that happens, you're no longer in charge of being able to stand up and do it on your own accord. I'm going to physically remove you from the aircraft. She ain't standing up. Deplane it. Is medics here?
We can see if medics can try to get her to come off.
She sounds pretty intoxicated. I mean, she's slurring and all that. She said she
She's
had a double.
Prosecco with a double shot of tequila.
She doesn't want to get off. So, I mean, we can give the medics a chance. If the captain doesn't want to wait.
If the captain doesn't want to wait, then we'll.
Yeah.
So, options here. We can try to let medics come on and see if they'll talk
Sweet
her
talk
into
her
coming
off?
off.
Yeah.
Or if they'll can't wait, have one of y'all basically say.
Our policy is we have to deboard the aircraft before we physically remove her because we don't want anybody to get hurt from that.
Yep.
We can. The medics are on their way. Maybe they
are
can
on their way.
Yeah.
Yes, they're already en route. We're assigned to this terminal. That's why we got here first.
Okay, thanks for coming out.
What are y'all?
I think let's wait for the medics, see if they can get her off.
sweet talk her.
Yeah, because she's definitely not coming.
Yeah.
Okay, so the captain's trying to accommodate her as well. The cops are giving her an extra break, going and talking to the captain. The passengers are indulging all of this while they're waiting to depart to make their destinations. This woman is just completely unaware of how she's affecting everyone around her.
And we'll go from there. Just wait here. Maybe us, police are not always we're not the most loved, so.
Maybe you guys can brief the EMS when they get here.
Yeah,
We'll just kind of keep you in.
She's not off. She said she did have a double shot. She's swearing words. That y'all, I'm going to see if y'all can sweet talk her off. The captain does not want her on the plane.
I don't know if I'm sweet, but we'll
But if y'all can do,
Yeah, she's still refusing, so. She's refusing, so. Okay.
and it doesn't look like she's, it doesn't look medical. It looks like she's, yeah, she's drunk.
You'll have to go get her.
Okay. Edward, to be advised, she is refusing to get off the plane. We're currently deboarding right now.
What'd she say?
So she doesn't want to be touched. She doesn't want to get off the flight. She doesn't want to get checked out. I said, hey, the pilot wants you to get checked out. Delta wants you to get off the flight.
Once she's done, she'll go first. This will be a public intox, so I want her to handle that.
So they deboard everybody first?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna try one more time.
You can try one more time, never hurts.
Ma'am,
I
y'all- that's
also
good.
have security then.
ma'am,
And then I
Listen.
waited in the airport and your people let me out
Ma'am,
in. And
listen, hey.
now you're telling me no?
ma'am, listen, can you look at me? I'm a police officer. Listen,
Get
this is your
your
last,
shoulder.
this is your last chance.
Get
Come
your
on,
hand.
you're not in trouble at this point, but
Get
you're not
your
flying.
hand off my shoulder.
All right, deboard. She's not there enough to even look at me, so yeah, go ahead and deboard. Deboard? Yep.
Y'all go up there, like, ma'am, we're gonna start assisting her. If we need to, we'll put handcuffs on, but if we can get her to stand up, we can, but.
Nobody touch her. Alright, understand? Leave her bags?
Yeah, we'll be right back.
Sorry, guys. Can I deal with this? Yes, leave stuff. Leave your stuff. Leave your stuff.
Okay, sorry.
Leave your stuff. Come off the airplane. Just leave it.
Hill, will you go in the row behind her? That way, if we need to handcuff her, we can just lean her forward, handcuff her right in the seat.
Yeah, we're good. Guy sitting next to her still on, but just wait. Yeah.
Can you try to get over her? Step over?
Yeah.
So one thing you would imagine, if she had any sense of what is going on around her, she'd realize the entire aircraft has been deplaned except for her and the guy next to her. Wouldn't at that point you get up and realize, hey, this is going to happen? Nope.
What's her name? Alicia?
Yeah.
Here we go. Ma'am, need you to step up and get off the plane. If not, I'm going to place you in handcuffs and take you off this plane. This is your one and only warning.
Hello.
Ma'am.
Yeah, just pick her up.
Yep.
Do not take my belongings. Do not take my belongings. You gave me my one and only warning to get off. Why would you do that? I was getting up.
Let go.
Let go.
Let go.
Give me my one and only warning back.
Stop fighting it. You're making it worse.
Is she uncuffed? Is she unbelted?
Yeah.
All right, stand up, ma'am.
I got him.
Yeah.
Walk. Ma'am, start walking.
She might not be able to. Can y'all get that wheelchair off?
She's got her bags.
They got it.
Okay, I don't think 2 drinks makes you so you can't walk, so I think she may have fibbed a little.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Do you have any bags?
All I was just trying to do is fly home. And I don't know why you all got so salty. So you ain't got no water here. Don't beat me without anything.
We have your bags behind us.
What have I done wrong?
You were told to get off the aircraft, ma'am.
For what reason?
They did not want to fly you anymore.
Because you didn't want to fly me?
Ma'am, I'm not the airlines.
I'll fight you till the day I die.
Well, we can check her out. That way we can get the people started boarding again.
Just fit.
Yeah.
Only that.
Stop hurting me.
We'll sit her over here. Let medics check her out.
Medics check me out for what?
Make sure you don't have any medical problems, ma'am. Ma'am, did you have any carry-on bags?
Yeah, I think her problem is she's just stupid. Probably not an alcoholic, just stupid. Probably sat in the airport too long in the bar because that looks like a pretty fresh drunk, and then order one up when you get there. I don't know.
We don't know if she had bags.
Are these your only bags?
Yes.
Did you have a suitcase?
Yeah.
What did it look like?
I had a black bottom.
Do not spit on anyone.
I didn't spit on anyone.
And why? Because it's a felony. I would recommend don't spit at cops. It's a felony.
Ma'am, what's your name?
Alicia.
Where are you flying to today?
Boston.
Boston?
My
Okay.
flight was an hour late.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you by any
And
chance?
I got on the...
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Relax.
Can I
Yes.
help you get your ID out really quick?
Yes, if you unhandcuff me.
That's not gonna happen.
No, it's not in there.
Is it in this one? This one?
Yes.
Can you tell me your address really quick?
So, even if she's not a public intox, she's
Technically, if you say get off or you're gonna be arrested, she says no, and they're deboarding, and she gets off and they're deboarding, you get still arrested.
Look, Alicia is your name, right? We're just trying to figure out what's going on. We are cold because there was a medical emergency on the plane. You weren't listening to us. Your eyes were closed.
Yeah. Sometimes I just want to sleep.
Okay, that's fine, but you weren't answering us. You were ignoring us.
Does not every businessman.
Okay, did you have anything to drink today?
Yes.
It's not illegal to drink or to be drunk, but we're trying to figure out what's going on.
Exactly.
How much did you have to drink?
Today,
Yeah, today.
I got a 6 drinks.
Oh,
6 drinks?
there we go.
6 drinks of what?
4
Quarts? Is that a beer?
port wine.
Port wine? Okay.
Do you want a witness statement from?
Yeah, I just want to.
Well, I can get a paper.
If we can get one from just one of the one who said she saw her acting strange, and was it the nurse?
Well, I guess the problem is they're gonna try to get this flight out.
Well, we can get at least if we can't, at least get it on body cam. for the one saying they wanted her off, she refused.
I'm a full confused about the handle.
Yeah.
I met one guy that I thought might be kind and I tried to change my seat. And then,
All this happens because you want to change seats.
yeah.
Maybe next time just stick to the same seat.
And that's exactly where I sat, which is on my ticket.
Do you want to pick that stuff up?
All right, Alicia, can you stand up?
Don't. 10 seconds, ma'am. You're going to be placed under, we have your bags. The gentleman has his bag.
What am I being
You're going to
arrested
be
for?
arrested for criminal trespass in public.
What have I trespassed?
You didn't get off the plane when they told you to get off the plane. So you're under arrest for criminal trespass and public intoxication.
Well, I need my suitcase.
Well, I don't know. That seems like a lot like obstruction. So we kind of took the ticket and we're amping it up. We're going to add stuff to it now. Picking up our legs. It seems like it's kind of obstructing the police in their official duties.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Yeah. You got anything in your pockets?
What's that, girl?
Yeah, my ID. My ticket to ride.
Ma'am, I will prone you out if you don't stop kicking.
Kicking can be a felony against cops.
All right, prone around.
I got her feet.
It's not very nice to kick me in the foot.
It's also nice to hold people's foot down.
Spoken like a true drunk.
Hey, you got this.
Get in.
Where's my belongings?
They're gonna go with you.
Where are they? They're there. Stop going through my All I did was try and peacefully get off the plane. Jesus Christ, how hard is it to get out of the state?
What?
Can I please have a cigarette?
47 being routed to jail. One adult female starting mileage 102555.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to do you a lot of favors.
All right, Alicia. So this is what's going to happen, okay? You're going to get out. We're going to stand in this little sally port right here, and you're going to get patted down again, okay? Then we're going to go inside. You're going to get patted down again by the jail staff while they ask you questions. You understand?
What did I do that was illegal?
Okay, well, come on, sum me up.
No, a bunch of new
When
things.
you were asked to, that's criminal trespass. Okay, and also it's
I bought a ticket.
okay. Yeah, they kick you off. Basically, they have the right to refuse service to anybody for any reason.
Yep.
Okay, so once they ask you to leave and you don't leave, that's criminal trespass. Okay, not only that, but also you're intoxicated in public, and then also you resisted arrest. Okay, so you're under arrest right now. It is what it is.
All on camera.
They'll explain the whole process for how you get out, but you have to make this easy on yourself, all right? Because if you continue to resist, there's going to be additional charges. Does that make sense?
Remember what I said about they announce what they're going to do? They will.
All right, Alicia, you ready? Come on, step out.
Can I have my vape?
No, you can't have your vape. I already told you that. Come
I
on,
need a cigarette.
step out.
I need a
Yeah,
cigarette.
they
I would like some
they don't let you
nicotine.
have any kind of vape, smoke, anything
Yes,
like that.
I know.
So-
I understand that.
Okay, then
Oh.
you understand that she's
I
going to get out.
understand.
She understands that.
Remember what he said about making it easy? Okay,
Why?
step out.
Why are you doing this
Come on,
to
step
me?
There you go.
Can you please just give me one ciggy?
No, you can't have a cigarette.
Yeah, we've already got handcuffs on, so we're not going to take them off just so that you can take your hit off of the vape. So head on into here.
Why would you do this?
Separate your feet, okay? You don't have anything on you?
What? Yeah,
Ma'am, undo your hands, please.
undo my cuffs, and I will.
Ma'am, I'm gonna ask you.
Oh.
I'm gonna ask you one more time.
Make it easy. You don't have to be like that. Just undo your hands.
Because we're gonna undo them if you don't know them yourself.
You already have my fingerprints. You just asked to
We need
take
to
my
get your
cell phone.
rings that take off any valuable property so that you don't need yours. This has nothing to do with your fingerprints.
No,
I'm gonna ask you one more time.
no, let me go.
Ma'am.
What did I even do wrong?
Just make that come out. You gonna hold that one?
Ow!
Hold
So?
this one.
If you comply, this won't hurt. That one. There we go.
Ow! You're hurting me! Stop!
We gave you the opportunity to do it yourself and you wouldn't, so now we have to do it for you. If you kick one of us, you'll get felony charges.
I'm just trying to get my hands free.
Your hands are handcuffs off you in a second. You're not gonna sit.
You can't cooperate. We don't cooperate. Let's go.
No! Please, thanks.
Go to your
What
knees.
is all day?
Go to your knees. Drop down to your knees. Go to your knees. Go to your stomach. Onto your stomach.
Stop rubbing my hands! I said I could lie to you! Stop!
So when I take off your restraints, I need your shirt. Give me your shirt. Do you understand? You don't comply, you know what's gonna happen.
Get your hands off me, and I can give her my shirt. I will do it myself! And I asked you to get my hands, get your hands off. You're the one who's not understanding now.
So they were actually pretty decent. They could have charged her with a lot more. As you saw, there was at least a resistance. There was at least an obstruction. In any event, my point is with these videos is, number one, as a pilot, I'm not going to let somebody like that on my aircraft. I'm not going to let them fly. I'm not going to let them inconvenience any other passengers. And also, guess what? You're just making it worse. So my advice to you, if you've been drinking too much and someone tells you you've been drinking too much, you probably have. But don't litigate this in the field. It never works. Cops announce what they're going to do, and then they do it. Well, until the next time, be sure to watch the Red Devils out in the field. If you haven't seen those, that is the other part of the channel where we do things that are not legal. So I'm going to be going out to the radio-controlled airport this weekend, and I'm going to be blowing up things. Until the next time, this is Wolf 6 from the worldwide headquarters out here.